Okay, so my live stream of opening the drone did not go quite as planned. I had a lot of technical difficulties. It's in editing right now, so you can watch the rerun if you want to. If not, it probably ain't worth watching. But anyway, when you buy a drone, you just don't buy a drone and fly it in the air. Besides getting it set up to fly in the first place on the software and everything, you know, you got to set it up in the computer and register it and all that. But you have to register it with the FAA, or the Federal Aviation Administration. And it costs $5. Now, if you're a recreational flyer just flying for fun, gotta get off that table. I hate that wobbling with the camera. Sorry about that. But if you're just flying for fun, you pay $5 and you're just for all your drones. You just register that one time, and I think it's good for any drone you fly or that you own. Where with Part 107, where you have a license to fly, you have to register each drone. And it has to be renewed, because I just discovered that mine on my Phantom 4 is expired. So I'm going to have to update that. It costs about $5. Let's see. I think I got it registered it in 2018, expired in 2021, so it's not a yearly thing as much. And I'm going to have to register this drone before I can fly it. And you actually do. I don't have the drone over here right now, but you have to label your registration number on the outside of your drone somewhere, so if it crashes or something, it can be seen. And now they're going to have remote ID, which all the new drones have to be compliant with that too. So any turkey that wants to track me down with my drone can do it. And I really don't like that. It should only be law enforcement, but that's the way they have it now. So I'm going to show how to go through and register your drone on the FAA. There's lots of other sites you can do this on, but it costs you a lot more. It's best just to go to the FAA website and do it. So I'll see if I can swap screens here, get my ugly mug off of this thing, and go back to it. And here we are. This is actually Google. So I'm going to the FAA drone zone.gov, or drone zone FAA.gov, out down here, the second one down. And it takes you to the official website. And I'm already logged in, but if you don't have a login, you have to create one. You have to create an account. But before I did this, let's see, I'll just log out and go back in to make it more realistic. So if you don't have one, so you can log in, and this should be a create account. So I guess I'll just go ahead and log in. Yeah, log in or create account. I agree. You have to agree to the notifications. And here you go into this page, which is access to your account. You launch your dashboard. You have your registration, your waivers, and airspace authorizations. Now, registration, of course, when you register your drone or your FAA 107 license, I'm pretty sure I had to go and register that as well with the FAA. Waivers is if you flew at night, you had to get a waiver. Going into airspace authorization or controlled airspace, you had to get a waiver. That could take a long time. That was 90 days or so. They finally got it upgraded where you can use an app, get an airspace authorization. You don't call the tower. This is for like if you're within 5 miles of an airport. Now, the other waivers, like flying at night. Now, if you're FAA 107 licensed like me, you can fly at night. Recreational, I don't think you can. But you have to have equipment on your drone, lights that can be seen for 3 miles for other aircraft to be able to see. So if you have anything like that there, that'll be in these categories. Add a service, I'm not sure exactly what they're doing there, but I can just click here to my dashboard. And it says I've got one Part 107 user, that's me. I'll just show you user account. I hope it don't give any sensitive information here. Let's see, my role is a Part 107 administrator, active, and since I've held a license since 7/10 of 2018. And I'll just go back here, and I got 2 devices, and I got to manage my inventory. And I got a shopping cart, of course, because you got to pay for everything. It's $5 for drone, for Part 107 for each drone. I have the Hubson, which I had the serial number, all that on here, but I canceled it. It's no longer active. And I got the Phantom 4, which I found out when I come here to get ready for this video, expired in 21, so I have to renew that one. Unless I want to leave it expired and not use the new law that's coming out, which would be illegal, so I'll have to do that. So renew. $5 it says up here. Okay. Oh, I guess had to slide up. Duh. Okay. So now you'll know that. And it's got my drone, my name, and I also want to add a device. So UAS type, select the type. Come on. Add device. Does your drone? Yes. Broadcast, yes, it is updated for that. See, they're already requiring you have that device on there. And I'm going to have to figure out where I find the information on this. I'm going to have the serial number. Probably on the paperwork here. But UAS type, we're going to add standard remote ID. Enter a nickname. We're going to call this Mavic 3 Pro. And it's going to be DJI as a manufacturer. Model numbers Mavic 3 Pro. I think. I'm sure the FAA is going to let me know if I screw up. Okay, now, remote ID serial number. Okay. See if I can find it on this machine. Get that down there out of the way. I may have to have it fired up to find that information. I wouldn't think so, because if it crashes or something, they're going to search you down using it. Nothing I can read. It's down in there, I think, but I can't see that. So it has to be on the box or the paperwork. Okay, let's look at the paperwork here, see if it's there. I hope so. Might as well take you off of this screen and look at my ugly mug while we're waiting to figure that out. Look up, open this piece of paper. Hopefully there is a serial number in there because I cannot see it on that drone. I doubt if it will be. Several different languages. So I have no hope. That's not going to be my serial number. Is not going to be on there. No. Okay. There should have been an invoice or something with a freaking serial number. Okay. Bottom of the box. You probably can't see it. There you go. Right there, serial number. I looked all over for that darn thing, could not find it. So I have that now. Let's see if my page timed out on the FAA website and have to start all over again. Get back in here. That's my DJI order. I was trying to find the serial number, which I need right here. Remote ID serial number. The device has been added to my shopping cart. Okay. Now, I guess I go out of here. Let me double check. Slide down first. Hit done. Go that route. Okay, there we go. Yes, I have both those. Response required. Oh, they're going to want to know about remote ID, ain't they? No. See what happens. So this is something new that you might run into, because this drone does not have a remote ID built into it. Is it going to ask me for something I can't give it? Select the type. Traditional. And let's go save. See what happens. Traditional. It's going to let me register it. Apparently. They want their money. Slide down here and see if there's any fine print I'm missing. Upson, I ain't doing nothing with that. I ain't registering that sucker. So check out. And I will blur or get rid of this. I have to put my phone number in. I have no extension. Now I gotta go through a whole bunch of stuff here. Payment, of course. Want their money. I have read and understand all the bull crap. My card number. You guys ain't seeing that. Ain't gonna let y'all see that. So I will skip through this part here. Okay. Now, I don't think I have any pertinent information here. We just go down there. And it shows $10 total for both drones. Gives me the drone information, all that. I hit pay. Oh, I got to hit I understand, blah, blah, blah. Hit pay. Congratulations, I have registered my devices. So, I learned something new on this. Done. 3 devices, 1 user. Okay. So when it got to the part about the remote ID module on the Phantom 4, that kind of worried me because as of September 13th, I believe it is, it's not going to be legal under FAA rules to fly because it has no remote ID module on it, and they're not going to do a firmware update to to take care of that in that model. It's discontinued. You know, I've had it since 2018. But of course, the new one, it's already built in there. It's a requirement by law. It has to be on there. So that's, I was surprised that they actually did let me, but of course, you know, $5, it's not that much, and they want their money. I mean, that adds up. You get 1,000 drones, that's $5,000, or actually, yeah. And there's a lot of drones out there that have to be registered all the time, so it just adds up. So it is actually registered, so that could be a bad thing. You know, if I hadn't registered, I guess they would trace it back to me anyway if I did it something illegal and it crashed and caused damage. If they were found the drone, they'd be able to track it to me, regardless of remote ID or not. It's just with the remote ID, it's anybody can get an app and find out where the pilot is of that drone. If it was just the drone itself, I would be fine with that. But it also shows my location, and I'm not real comfortable with that because people, you know, get robbed. There's been pilots held at gunpoint, their drones taken from them and stuff, everything like that, and everything. You know, somebody gets angry because somebody's flying a drone, pulls a gun. So yeah, I think it would be best off if it was just the drone itself that could be tracked by anybody with an app, rather than the pilot as well. But I think there is a trick. If I have a remote ID module, I can get away with. We'll find out with this. You cannot turn remote ID off. So next video, we'll be setting this thing up after the batteries are all charged. We'll go through that process together, see how much of a pain in the butt that is. I did it with the P4, but I'm sure things have changed a lot since then. So thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.